So if you're thinking about making a move to Charlotte area, especially the booming town of Fort Mill and Tega Cay in South Carolina, but you're probably wondering which one is better for you and your family, what most people don't realize are the subtle yet significant difference that can completely change your living experience. I'm Rummy. I specialize in helping high-achieving professionals relocate to Fort Mill and the surrounding area, guiding them through the exact decisions every single day. Today, you'll discover the critical destinations between Fort Mill and Tega Cay, from lifestyle, from schools to housing and community vibes, so you can confidently make those choices and the perfect place for you to call home. Let's get started with the overall feel, because this is often the first thing clients notice. Fort Mill, especially newer most master plans communities like Mason's Bend, Waterstones, offer that modern southern community vibe: pool, walking trails, clubhouses, and the neighbors who actually know each other. You got the resort style amenities, but right in, plus downtown Fort Mill, just minutes away, with its local restaurants, brewery, and real farm market scenes. It's a place where kids ride bikes to the pool, families gather from communities event at the clubhouse. Many of my clients are drawn to the Fort Mill for the combinations of brand new constructions, top-rated schools, and the tight-knit neighborhood feel when everyone is walkable within their communities itself. On the other hand, Tega Cay, often called the Island City, has a distinct different vibe. It's nested on a peninsula surrounded by Lake Wylie, giving it resort-like tranquility and outdoor-focused lifestyles. If you love boating, golf, tennis, or simply being near the water, Tega Cay delivers that in spades. It's more spread out and like downtown focused, and more about lake access and recreation amenities. It caters to those looking for a quieter and more exclusive resort with a strong emphasis on outdoor and waterfront living. It's a bit like choosing between a brand new master plan community with everything built in and a scenery side escape. Now, let's talk about where your money goes in each of these communities. In Fort Mill, you'll find a broader range of housing options, from charming old homes in established neighborhoods to new constructions in master plans communities like Baxter Village, Waterstone, or Nims Village. The price point generally falls within $500,000 to $1.2 million range that I typically work in, offering diverse styles and lot sizes. You might find more traditional suburban homes, some with larger lots, and mix of single-family houses and townhouses, and even more luxury properties. For example, in Baxter, you'll get that walkable and community hub at its prime. Tega Cay, due to its unique lakeside location, tends to be a bit more upscale, generally having a higher average price point. Many homes here come with lake access, waterfront view, or a part of exclusive golf course communities. You'll often see more custom-built houses, larger footprints, and a strong focus on outdoor living and space. While you can still find homes within the $500,000 and $1.2 million range, you might get a little squared footage or a smaller lot for the same price compared to central part of Fort Mill, simply because of that prime waterfront value. It's a trade-off: accessibility and diverse options in Fort Mill versus the premium lakeside living in Tega Cay. For many of my clients, especially those relocating with families, schools are top priority, and both Fort Mill and Tega Cay falls within the highly recommended Fort Mill School District. This district consistently ranks one of the best in South Carolina, which is a huge draw for high-achieving professionals. So in terms of overall school qualities, you're winning in either location. These are the nuances. Fort Mill has a higher density of schools, and depending on your particular neighborhood, your child might have shorter bus rides or even walk to schools, which is a big plus for many families. The sheer number of children in Fort Mill means a vast array of youth sports, leagues, activities, community program. Tega Cay will be still part of the exclusive Fort Mill School District, has fewer schools physical location within its borders. Children often attend schools just outside of Tega Cay, which might involve a slight longer commute. However, Tega Cay compensates with its incredible recreation amenities, multi-parks, and a large community center, golf courses, and of course, all the lake activities. Both offer fantastic environment for families, but Fort Mill often features feel like it has more kid-centric infrastructures, while Tega Cay leans into the natural recreations offering. Finally, let's talk about the particulars of getting around, especially if you're commuting to Charlotte. Both Fort Mill and Tega Cay offers relatively easy access to I-77, which is your main artery into Charlotte. However, there's a slight difference. Fort Mill, being a little bit more inland with multi-access point to I-77, can sometimes offer quicker routes depending on your particular starting point. Areas like Regent Home or Kingsley Bridge are very close to the interstates, making for a straightforward drive. Traffic can still be heavy during the peak hour, as with many growing metropolitan areas, but Fort Mill generally feels a bit more central, located for is heading towards north to Charlotte or south for other destinations. It's not a deal breaker for most, but it's something to be aware of because every minute counts to your daily travel. The trade-off for the extra drive time is to unparalleled tranquility and natural beauties that you get living on Lake Wylie. So if a few extra minutes in the car is worth the lakeside lifestyle, Tega Cay is fantastic. If maximizing community efficiencies and is paramount, Fort Mill might be a slight edge. The truth is, neither is inherently better. It's truly depending on your priorities. If you're a family looking for a vibrant, walkable community with a strong town center, diversifying home options, and a bustling family-friendly atmosphere, Fort Mill is likely the ideal. Neighborhoods like Baxter, Springfield, or even new development like Waterstone and Mason's Bend, also Elizabeth, can be perfect. You'll feel connected, having access to a wider range of amenities and benefits from excellent schools. However, if your dreaming involve more of a scenic resort-like settings with a strong emphasis on lake life, golf, and outdoor recreations, whether peace and quiet are paramount, then Tega Cay is probably calling your name. It offers that exclusive tranquility escape with stunning natural beauty. For high-achieving professionals like my clients, the decision often comes down to: do you prioritize a community hub accessibility of Fort Mills or lakeside luxury and outdoor-centered lifestyle of Tega Cay? Both offers incredible lifestyle within the top tiers of Fort Mill School District, but their core personalities are distinct. And remember, I'm here to help you out navigate these nuances and ensure your relocation is not just a smooth but strategic sounds. How I have helped many families make these exact moves, ensuring they find the perfect fit with guaranteed outcome. Hope this breakdown has given you a clear picture of whether Fort Mill or Tega Cay is a right fit for your move. If this video was helpful, please hit and subscribe to my channel for more insight into Fort Mill and Tega Cay real estate market, and share with anyone else that's looking to move here. And remember, if you are high achieving professionals thinking about relocating to Fort Mill or Tega Cay and want a partner who can provide guaranteed outcomes, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I help high achieving professionals like yourself relocate to Fort Mill with guaranteed outcomes, cash offers within 24 hours, sold in 67 days, or I'll buy it myself. All my contact details on the descriptions below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.